In terms of game development, we have not problem, however, preference of where do we get material from. Not a question, it's Department of Research, I can say. Not That's a bit overstatement, I think. Uh, Saying it with these word. However, well, due to that, I decided to examine my surroundings in general. So thing is, nothing is ever certain. For instance, there was a game called what was it? Elden Ring. Elden Ring. You cannot possibly play that game without some mental scar, due to the fact that its visuals are extremely realistic, or realist, I can say. Also, I was banned from playing. I think I couldn't buy PC due to Elden Ring. I wasn't. He doesn't play this. I don't care. Stating that, that's a thought came to my mind. So thing is, so I think a special genetic delivery service had a job. So what requested was, we have excretion and filth among us, but we are decent people. And didn't say but. We edit that. I edit that table. Sorry. So we want you to cleanse this. However, we have these terms. I will skip a huge proportion due to Data Privacy Act or something. I'm not really sure. So then client had to make client had to compromise on their preference, and then said, all right, we don't want this. We don't want this excretion, filth. Yes, it's as you say. What yada yada. And then, however, we had good results as well. Hopefully, someone didn't say you knew all of that. You didn't know anything. Piece of. Hopefully, that was not said. If said, well, I'm looking at biscuits right now. They taste good, in my opinion. Yeah. So thing is, what I found out was that female, in terms of this generic Eastern counterpart, is more valuable compared to this European counterpart, such as Europe, also upper side of equator, such as North America. They have a highly developed male, male. Yes, I can say due to genetic markup. As in men are much more developed, also much more functional and efficient in terms of female, if they are evaluated on same term, such as construction, joke, leave. It's like that's was the thing. However, in terms of eastern part of world, well, there was this thing. Female was supposed to be prevalent, and it is as of today. Since I am chilling with many things, I can say. However, I don't know what. For instance, a female at my level, I can say, also with my quality, is doing probably chilling at some lounge, drinking her espresso fourth time, double, hopefully. You don't ever get single, always double. No joke, truth. Yes, correct. So thing is, I found out the answer. Also, this is my. I approved myself. Yes, that's a thing. I did it back in the day. They said it's against whatever protocol. I said no. This is what I do, and then I'm doing it again. So in English, they're saying "suck it up." Yes, suck it up. Not suck it up. Suck it up. Don't eat banana. There are many ice cream brands. Yeah. Or yeah. Uh, thing is, first of all, you can research this as per standard. Female, that is what I'm seeing right now. This green, also white background, green, not offspring, spread. Sorry, ink spread. Uh, will be eating. Yes, not in a condensed manner. This is how it is in general. Eating, it's what's called male that was grow up with, came from same mother's womb. That's how I can say it. And of course, hair, nail, also feces within intestine, small and large, will be totally eliminated. Then this is supposed to be within a day. However, due to today's condition, we will give it 3 days, not 7 ever. In 3 days' time, that thing that you called shit. Yes, please learn Japanese to minimal extent. Will be eaten. Yes, except hair, nail, and feces within large and small intestine, or small and large intestine would be much better. Its entirety. Yes. Then we or you or they can speak about a decent base female genetic core that is not this dickless piece of crap, basically. So, for instance, back in the day, I remember I didn't understand what this was for. Yes. So, for instance, I want, I don't know, Chinese baked rice. I never did that, yes. However, what I got was rice cooked with obscene amount of olive oil, probably. Also added with salt, added with something called spice mix, and then added type of bean that I don't know about, potato, and this was a meal. That's why, for instance, I wanted $500 gaming PC. That was a thing back in the day, 2000 and whatever, yes, until 2010, I think. What I got was $50 electronic shit. Yes, that I can say. I know what I'm speaking about. Yeah. Yes, that will be prevented. So, for instance, I know many foreign tourists come to some certain part of world or certain parts of world, and they basically say that service quality thing is subpar. We are being bothered. It's like, well, first of all, your so-called host doesn't want you to leave. They want you to stay. However, due to the fact that it's like this, in certain parts of world, there is this. If you want $100, they give you $90 at most. Normally, it was $10. This is due to the fact that those who live there have some valuable item that I can say. However, those valuable items are not used or sold for idiotic piece of crap reason. Yes, and then what happens is that thing has to let itself known to that high value customer or guest, so that he or she can leave a subpar circumstance or custom.